And the AI platform Clarify deleted 3 million photos that it says it got from OkCupid to train its facial recognition AI, according to Reuters. The company also deleted any models that were trained using that data. And per the FTC's investigation, Clarify asked OkCupid, whose executives had invested in the company, to share data in 2014. The dating app then provided these user-uploaded photos, reports say, and along with other demographic and location data. Per OkCupid's own privacy policies, this behavior should have been prohibited. And after 15 years at the helm, Tim Cook is stepping down as CEO of Apple and handing over the reins to the company's senior vice president of hardware engineering, John Ternus. Cook, who joined Apple in 1998 and succeeded Steve Jobs in 2011 and went on to transform Apple into a powerhouse worth $4 trillion, with his time as CEO coming to an end on September 1. And let's take a look at some of the highlights of Cook's 15 years as the leader of one of the most influential companies in the world.
The Social Security Administration is warning beneficiaries that several local offices across the country are either fully closed or operating with reduced hours. Some offices are even handled by phones only.
And Princess Kate made a telling gesture as she stepped out to show unity with King Charles on what would have been Queen Elizabeth II's 100th birthday. The future Queen apparently made a vow to continue the late Queen's legacy as she wore her signature colour with bespoke Emilia Wickstead dress. And the authorities have terminated the contract for Karachi's bus rapid transit BRT Red Line Lot 2 covering the Mosamiat Numaish corridor due to persistent delays and unsatisfactory performance by the contractor, Trans-Karachi said in a statement on Tuesday. The decision followed concerns raised by an Asian Development Bank ATB delegation over the contractor's pace and quality of work during a recent visit. Read the statement.
May 2026 has a rare surprise for skywatchers as a celestial treat is going to appear. The month is set to have 2 full moons. Inside Buckingham Palace, the mood was less formal reception and more elegant celebration as guests gathered to honour Queen Elizabeth. Champagne flowed alongside a specially created tribute cocktail, a non-alcoholic nod to the late Queen's well-known preference for Dubonnet, reimagined with lemon, rosemary and tonic.
And Rawalpindi Deputy Commissioner DC Hassan Wakar Chima refuted on Tuesday a notification that claimed a local holiday had been announced in the garrison city for April 22, Wednesday. This notification circulating on social media is fake, the DC said on X, sharing a photo of the order which stated that he had declared a local holiday in the territorial jurisdiction of Rawalpindi on April 22. And Pakistan condemned in strongest terms on Tuesday the storming of the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound and the raising of Israel's flag in its courtyard, terming the acts reprehensible. The condemnation issued by the Foreign Office said, "These reprehensible acts constitute a blatant violation of international law, as well as of the sanctity and inviolability of the holy site. Such provocative steps also risk further escalating tensions in the region." And Sydney Sweeney was supposed to appear in The Devil Wears Prada 2, but that didn't happen. But her short cameo has now been cut from the final film, according to Entertainment Weekly.
Satirical publication The Onion has come up with a new plan to acquire Infowars after a bankruptcy court scuttled the previous attempt. Infowars, the website founded by right-wing conspiracist Alex Jones, went for sale 2 years ago, and an unlikely buyer, The Onion, came up with a plan to buy the website and turn it into a parody of its. King Charles made a surprise change at Windsor property after his younger brother Andrew's exit from Royal Lodge. The 76-year-old has taken a decisive step to bring a historic sculpture from London Museum to his royal residence.
and Iran had not yet made a decision on whether to attend talks with the United States in Pakistan. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Esmail Baghaei told Iranian state TV on Tuesday. He said US moves against 2 Iranian vessels amounted to piracy at sea and state terrorism, and questioned Washington's seriousness in negotiating.
That. Legacy social media sites have been designed to keep us hooked to our devices, eyes glued endlessly to retina-frying feeds of memes and dumb videos in order to create more engaged platforms for advertisements. In recent years, however, that a swell of companies have sought to capitalize on users' burnout, pushing users to engage in IRL experiences or offering products without addictive features like endless scroll. Bond, which officially launched on Tuesday, is one of those sites. Dino Bechirovich, that Bond's co-founder and CEO, says that his site offers an AI-powered solution to American screen addiction.
And Angelo Martino, a former ransomware negotiator, has pleaded guilty to helping cybercriminals extort companies in cyber attacks. On Monday, the US Justice Department announced the guilty plea. Martino, and who used to work for cybersecurity firm Digital Mint, admitted to playing both sides of the negotiation in 5 different incidents. While ostensibly working for the victims, and Martino admitted to feeding confidential information back to the operators of the ALPHV Black Cat ransomware, providing them information such as the victims' insurance policy limits, as well as their negotiation strategy.
That. If you've ever played a role-playing game, RPG, you know how fun it is to create your character in any way you choose and embark on epic adventures. Now picture an AI-powered, text-based RPG where every interaction with a non-player character NPC is completely unscripted. Latitude, the startup known for its open-ended text adventure games featuring infinite storylines generated by AI, recently unveiled its new platform that allows users to step into the role of game designers.
And when was the last time you were actually excited about email? If you're older, probably back in 2004, when Gmail was rolling out its first beta invites. If you're younger, probably never. Over the years, and numerous startups have tried and failed to reinvent it, with the most successful ones simply bolting new functionality, like improved workflows or AI agents, onto the same basic inbox. Today, and a new company, built by a team of former Pinterest designers and engineers, is rethinking what an inbox can be from the ground up. And you might actually find this one exciting.
That. Samsung may be preparing one of its biggest battery upgrades in years for the Galaxy S27 Ultra. New leaks suggest the company is making progress with silicon carbon battery technology, which could help solve a long-standing weakness in its flagship smartphones. For several generations, Samsung has continued to use traditional battery designs, while several Chinese smartphone brands have already moved to silicon carbon cells. That Pakistan Telecommunication Company Limited, PTCL, has announced plans to expand its fibre broadband network to 10 million households across Pakistan and equip them with ultra-high-speed internet. The target was shared by company officials during a financial briefing where PTCL outlined its long-term strategy to expand fixed broadband penetration in Pakistan.
And the Deputy Commissioner Rawalpindi has issued a clarification regarding a notification circulating on social media about a local holiday in the district. The administration stated that the notification is fake and advised the public to rely only on official sources for accurate information. The circulating document claims that a local holiday has been declared on April 22, 2026, under the authority of the Deputy Commissioner.